95.9 FM, WGBB Radio. It's the Joey Petroni Show. I'm so excited tonight. I have a great friend of mine, stand-up comedian, and big, huge Mets fan. Ladies and gentlemen, Eric Tartaglione. Eric.
Great to be here, Joey. Great to be here.
So, I know you're a huge Mets fan, and we're off to a great start. What are we at, 6 in a row right now?
Yeah, something like that. They're 15-7. In fact, they got a big game with the Phillies tonight.
Nice.
They're starting in about 10 minutes.
Awesome. I love your recap of the games when you.
Thank you. Like the notes from the upper deck.
Notes from the upper deck.
I don't even realize that sometimes I'll be at a gig, and it happened this past Thursday night at McGuire's in the Bohemia, New York.
Right.
I'm done. This guy comes up to me, had a Met hat on. He says, "Hey, where's the notes from the upper deck?" I said, "Wow." And he says, "I remember when I get upset when the Mets lose a bad game. I mean, not just lose, but I mean blow a big lead.
Yeah.
I get so upset. One time, I did a video with my wife. I stuck my head in the oven.
Oh yeah, I like that. I saw that one.
Everybody, and it's been more than one. And I go, wait, put your head back. When are you gonna put your head back in the oven? So it's got to be a bad loss.
Really bad loss.
Yes. It's got to be where you had a big lead and you blew it.
Very funny. I love watching your notes from the upper deck. It's great, and you say basically what everybody's thinking, which is awesome.
Well, I got to tell you something.
Yeah.
I could do a lot better because this is the thing. I go to Mets fantasy camp, and whether I did or didn't, you have an appreciation for what they do. That game is freaking impossible. You don't have no idea how hard that game is. But I don't want to run the players down.
Right.
I don't like to run the players down. If something the front office or the commissioner's office does something stupid, I have no problem.
Right.
I did a big video about the broadcast that Fox did of the Met game. It did a terrible job. I'll do that, but I won't run the players down.
Yeah,
and I probably would do better if I just did what everybody's thinking. Oh, this guy sucks, and this guy.
Yeah.
They're major leaguers, man.
Yeah.
They don't suck.
And behind the scenes how tough it is to be a Major League Baseball player. You go to fantasy camp, you see the work involved.
Right, the work involved to field the ground ball. And these guys do it with such ability. It's unbelievable. Plus, being a comic,
okay,
you understand that, you're open to criticism. You're out there, you're putting your butt on the line every time you go out there.
Right. And
so are they. And, people can easily dismiss you when it's not fair.
Right.
It's just not fair.
Right. You can't be 100% all times.
Even if you were, humor is subjective.
Right.
Baseball, the ball, trying to field, even a simple ground ball. If you fielded it, you would think you'd ask for an Oscar. You would ask for you'd want a trophy, even if you just a simple ground ball that we take for granted that they're going to make. I mean, they're professionals.
They make it look so easy.
They make it look exactly. There you go. Long story short, they make it look easy.
Right. So you go to fantasy camp every year, or is this once in a while?
Mostly every year. I missed 2 years, but for the most part, for the past, I've gone 6 times.
6 times, and you go with your brother?
I go with my brother. My brother's a great player, by the way.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm not. My brother's a great player.
What's your brother's name?
Mark.
Your brother Mark. Nice guy. I met him.
Yes. Islander guy.
Islander fan. Yes.
Yeah, he's a season ticket holder.
Wow.
Yes.
That's really
We've got a brick in the wall. Yeah.
That's good to know. So you go with your brother. You guys go down together, and you get to meet all the players.
It's unbelievable. You got these players, and then when they'll come to like Citi Field and they'll be there for like a special event, they'll pick you out.
They remember you.
Hey, Mookie Wilson. Hey,
how cool
and
is
start
that?
Hugging me and stuff. Oh, forget it.
That is cool.
You get, and then one of the guys that was in camp. In fact, he had the same name. His cousin was a football coach. He had the same name. And I said, "Oh, you're connected to the coach?" "Yeah, that's my cousin." Blah, blah, blah. He started asking about me. We talked a little bit. So he goes to the camper, to the players, the Met players that are the coaches, and says, "That guy's a comedian." So they went and looked me up online.
Oh.
And they were watching clips, and I got old Mets telling me, "Oh, I thought this was great."
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
How cool is that?
That's as big. It's the games. Half the time, I don't even want to think of how much I screwed up.
Okay.
But the relationships that you have with the coaches.
That's awesome.
Yeah. In fact, one time, one of the players, Nelson Figueroa, who was a pitcher for the Mets years ago, he sees my brother. We wear jerseys with our name on the back.
Tartaglione.
Yes, right. And he just all of a sudden, my brother's standing there, and then he's going up the escalator, Nelson Figueroa, and he looks down, and all of a sudden, my brother hears, "Hey, Tartaglione, you suck."
That's pretty funny.
It is. But you know what? It's an honor.
Right. It's okay to be made fun of.
Yeah, especially by them, yes.
Right.
But you know what? You got to make fun of them back.
Right.
I'm not normally an insult guy, but you know what?
You're a comic, too.
Yeah, right. You're dealing with alpha males. You better have a comeback.
Right.
But have some.
And I like
The Mets, meet the Mets. Step right up and greet the Mets. Bring your kiddies, bring your wife. Guaranteed to have the time of your life, because the Mets are really socking the ball. Not